Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Talon Field on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for NCCAA Division II Women's Soccer between the TBC Eagles and the Screaming Eagles of Toccoa Falls College. As always, we hope for an exciting match this afternoon, but first we ask everyone to please stand for prayer and our national anthem. Lord Father, we thank you, as always, for the talents you've given these young ladies and to bring them down here onto the field to display them for you and their fans. Lord, we ask you to keep everybody safe and free from harm or injury. Bless the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles as they travel home tonight. Give them safe travels, Father. And Lord, number one above all, that we remember to worship you, our Lord and Savior. In your name we pray. Amen. And we're just moments away from kickoff between the Toccoa Falls College Screaming Eagles and the home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and Dean is back on camera here this afternoon, and our official stats keeper, Noel Whitaker, is ready to go as well. There you see the officials heading out to the circle to get ready for the opening kickoff. Toccoa Falls comes in with a record of 4 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie overall. No record in South Region competition, as these are the only 2 teams. And today's match is a reschedule from the hurricane that affected the state of Florida earlier this season. And the men's game between Toccoa Falls and Trinity Baptist will follow very soon after the conclusion of this one here this afternoon. Toccoa's last contest was a 7-1 loss against Johnson University of Tennessee on October 25th. The Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles have a 3.8 shots per game, 74.5% on goal, make that 13.8 shots per game, and a shots percentage of 31.5%. The head coach of Toccoa Falls is Mr. John Drouse. The assistant coach is former TFC Screaming Eagle Kimberly Berry, whom we remember well coming down to Jacksonville and playing exceptional soccer against Trinity Baptist and all the South Region teams. The athletic director is Mr. Caleb Barnes, and the sports information director is Mr. Dwayne Felder. And we are underway. The Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles in the navy blues going from the left to the right, and the TBC Eagles in the home whites going from the right to the left as we get started here this afternoon. Trinity Baptist 4-6 overall this season, no record in South Region competition. Their last game was a 9-0 loss to the Falcons from NAIA Florida College this past Monday. Trinity Baptist averages 14.4 shots per game, 47% of them on goal, and a shots percentage of 6.1%. The head coach is Mr. Greg Calder in his 3rd year out of Palm Beach Atlantic University. The athletic director of Trinity Baptist College is Mr. John D. Jones, whose men's basketball team got underway last night. Played a terrific game down at Ave Maria University. As we see the ball headed toward goalkeeper Katie Kratovich, and she's able to knock that one away, but Trinity Baptist gets possession right back. Katie Kratovich in goal for Toccoa Falls. And TBC looking to get off a shot attempt, but Toccoa's defense is able to clear that one away. I'm Ray Bureau. I am the Sports Information Director here at Trinity Baptist College. And our game day coordinators are Jamie Bird and Amber Bird. The official scorekeeper and stats keeper is Noel Whitaker. There's a pass intended for Ellie McKeeska, but out of her reach and into the possession of Craddochville. Katie Craddochville has played most of the season as the goalkeeper for Toccoa Falls College. I believe she has been the only goalkeeper the Screaming Eagles have used. Right now, Maddie Da Silva on the move, the former TBC Eagle. She takes the first shot of the afternoon and a nice diving save by Rebecca Fountain. Maddie Da Silva was Trinity Baptist's leading scorer 1 year ago, and Rebecca Fountain just got her first save. She has allowed 33 goals in 439 minutes in net, and that is her 50th save of the season. Toccoa Falls trying to get back up into the scoring area. Katie Craddochville has allowed 44 goals this season and saved 100 for Toccoa Falls. Maddie Da Silva is now Toccoa Falls' leading scorer with 5 goals and 2 assists this season. Trinity Baptist's leading scorers, Sophia Zelak and Ellie McKeeska with 2 goals each. One from Alyssa Greet, Tatum Wolk, and Elaine Ford. Greet also has 3 assists for Trinity Baptist, who has scored 7 goals this season and allowed 52. Toccoa Falls has scored 12 and allowed 44. Liz Adams, who wears number 2 for Toccoa Falls, is second on the team with 2 goals and 1 goal apiece from Lydia Adams, Kayla Harrison. As Toccoa Falls is on the move, Da Silva gets around Rothfuss, dribbles inside, takes the shot. No! Fountain beats Da Silva to the ball and is able to keep Maddie Da Silva from getting off the shot. Da Silva might have waited a little too long trying to get further inside, and the aggressiveness of Fountain kept Da Silva from possibly scoring the first goal. Carrion Marie Benninghouse and Colby Agnor have also scored goals for Toccoa Falls. This is a final regular season game for both teams. Obviously, it's the last day of the regular season, and the South Region Championship game between Toccoa Falls and Trinity Baptist will be at Toccoa Falls College next Saturday, November 5th. TBC playing with 10 this afternoon. Both teams been very aggressive when given opportunities so far. Just 1 shot attempt. That was Da Silva just a few moments ago, and a save by Fountain. There's a ball booted to the top of the box. That was intended for Farmer, but she was unable to get there in time, and TBC comes away with possession. Maddie Boast coming up right in front of the camera. Keeps Becca Sweefy from getting control of the ball. 68 degrees and very overcast and drizzly here on the west side of Jacksonville on this Saturday afternoon. The weather feels terrific, but we've had on-again, off-again mist. Nothing hard. There's a ball inside the box. Da Silva giving chase, but Fountain gets her body between the attacker and the ball and is able to pick this one up and again keep Da Silva from getting off the shot. We've had some gorgeous weather in Jacksonville up until late yesterday afternoon. Haven't had any heavy rain. We got some sprinkles yesterday. And it's going to be overcast this afternoon, but the forecast with a 30% chance of rain, the radar looks like it may stay like this at least during our 2 games, and let's hope that is correct. There's a pass towards Lydia Adams near the sidelines. Adams able to track that one down and keep it in bounds, guarded by Boast on the right side. Adams and Boast still battling for the ball, and Maddie Boast comes away with it, but Toccoa gets possession right back. Rothfuss will clear this one out of bounds and allow everyone to take a breath and get into position. Lucy Rothfuss has been a terrific defender for Coach Calder all season long. Ball booted inside and off of TBC's Mariah Bunso and into the goal for a Toccoa Falls goal, who now leads 1-0. Ball hit off Bunso. So credit the goal to Lydia Adams. About 8 minutes in. So 1-0 Toccoa Falls. And we are back underway. Tough break for Trinity Baptist, and Eagles will now play from behind. McKeeska looking for Greet up the right side of the box. Greet able to keep that ball in bounds, and then as she tried to pass it inside, it hit off a Toccoa defender. We'll have our first corner kick of the afternoon. So the corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Goal scored by Lydia Adams in minute 7. As Trinity Baptist will now take the first corner kick of the afternoon. Right in front of the goal, actually hit the crossbar. And a loose ball. That'll be run down by Alyssa Creech. She turns and pops one up into the air looking for McKeeska, but Craddochville beats McKeeska to the ball. Good punt by Craddochville, and Rothfuss comes up from the backfield and makes the play, and that's Rothfuss sending the ball back toward the middle. Off McKeeska and into the possession of Toccoa. Toccoa is able to keep the ball away from both McKeeska and Boast, and Greet almost came away with the steal, hit off her foot, and Toccoa maintains possession, and now a loose ball. That one is grabbed by Liz Adams, and she sends it into De Silva inside the circle. Pass towards Abby Burkett to the near sideline. Burkett outside the box. She's able to find Sweefy, and Sweefy couldn't get much on the shot attempt as she collided with the Trinity defender, and now a player down inside the box. Credit Rebecca Fountain with her second save of the afternoon. And the shot taken by Becca Sweefy. Everybody seems to be okay. And Rebecca Fountain will get ready to put the ball back into play. Fountain with the boot back towards the circle and back up Toccoa's way. Olivia Polk on the defense, but she's playing 1-on-3. And Toccoa finds Alasha Farmer, who sends it back near midfield to try to set up another opportunity. Pass to Adams outside the box toward the center. Farmer going 1-on-2 and finds Adams to the right side of the box, but gets a little too much on the pass, and that goes out of bounds for a goal kick. In case you're joining us late, well, we started about half an hour late. Still have 35 minutes left in the first half. The only goal so far, Lydia Adams in minute 7. Rebecca Fountain sets up for the goal kick. Lucy Rothfuss heading towards midfield, and she hits McKeeska just outside the circle, and McKeeska's pass knocked down and taken away by Liz Adams. Maddie Boast right at midfield, keeps the ball in Trinity's possession. Now this one knocked away. Zelak on guard. Lydia Adams trying to get the ball from Zelak. And right in front of us, ball hit the line but stayed in bounds, and Rothfuss sends it all the way upfield, and Lucy Rothfuss comes away walking gingerly. McKeeska on the move to the left side of the box. Gets inside And didn't get a whole lot, but a loose ball, and Crete is there to knock it in for the Eagles. Alyssa Crete with her second goal of the season, and that ties the score at 1. Difficult to tell if that was a first shot attempt or a pass. The ball hit off Craddochville, and Crete was right there to put that one in and tie the score. It is a pass and an assist credited to Ellie McKiska. And Alyssa Crete ties the score at 1. Thank you, Noelle Whitaker, giving us that update. Lane Ford tries to send the ball to Crete over near the far sideline. This one goes out of bounds off Crete, and Toccoa Falls gets the possession and the throw in. Minute 11 is the goal for Alyssa Crete. Pass to Crete up the right sideline. On guard is Liz Adams. Crete's able to send the ball in. She was trying to find TBC player inside the box, but the pass got away. Olivia Polk was the nearest Eagle. That ball stays inbounds over near the far sideline. Maddie Da Silva with possession, guarded well by Bunso. And Da Silva trying to dribble around Bunso, and Bunso staying with her step for step. Both may have gotten away with some jersey tugging, and Bunso knocks that one out of bounds, and it's a throw-in for Toccoa Falls. I mentioned TBC men's basketball played a terrific game at Ave Maria University last night. Ave won the game by 12, but a great showing by the TBC Eagles. A lot of new freshmen on the team this year. Men's basketball will have its first home game of the season this Tuesday night against Atlantis University with an 8 p.m. scheduled tip-off time. We'll have it for you right here on TBC Eagles. At midfield, a couple of pop-ups and a nice pop-up pass towards the near sideline. Zelak is able to get to the ball, but then taps it out of bounds, and it will be a Toccoa throw-in. Abby Rebello will get it back into play. Zelak was able to beat Farmer with the header, but Toccoa sends the ball a little bit upfield toward the sideline. Da Silva keeps this one in bounds. Race for the ball, Da Silva and Rothfuss. Rothfuss gets there first and is able to pass it back up towards Trinity Baptist Way. Rothfuss a couple of minutes ago, after sending the ball upfield, started to limp, but she looks all right now. Abby Rebello sends it to the far sideline. Pass inside the box intended for a Toccoa attacker. Rachel Smith was in the vicinity, but Fountain was able to beat Smith to the ball. Toccoa inside the circle, has one sent to the far sideline and out of the reach of Paxton Yancey, and a throw-in for TBC. Toccoa scored first. Trinity Baptist tied it up just a couple of minutes ago. Loose ball near midfield, and Toccoa looks to set up another opportunity. All the mist has cleared up. It's cloudy and overcast, but no precipitation at the moment. This is Lydia Adams to the right side of the box. And again, it looks like both players got away with a little bit of pushing, and the ball cleared out of bounds by Boast. Officials letting them play on so far. Farmer takes the throw in. Boast Forces Farmer to pass this one back, and an interception by McKeeska. Pass to Greed inside the circle, and coming up from behind and heading it away is Abby Burkhart. Ford was looking for Greet up the middle. Ball knocked down, but Trinity Baptist holds on to possession. Holt's pass attempt hits off the body of Farmer. Maddie Da Silva beats Zelak to the ball. She dribbles just outside the box, sends one in towards Fountain. That was a shot attempt. Looked like it might have missed wide, but Fountain got to the ball anyway and kept it in play. Toccoa will send a substitute to the table, number 10, Kayla Harrison, who has a goal this season. She's ready to check in at the next opportunity. And she'll have that opportunity right now as Toccoa will have a throw in. So in comes Kayla Harrison, and coming out to make room is Abby Rebello. Toccoa with the throw in, and an violation called against Toccoa Falls. I believe that was an illegal throw in. Foot came off the ground a little too soon, so TBC will throw in. Kayla Harrison just checked in, a sophomore from Woodstock, Georgia. That's her number 10 with possession, and she sends this one upfield, looking for Da Silva. Da Silva is able to beat a TBC Eagle to the ball, but then the defense gets back, and Lainey Foster, after Da Silva got around her, hustled back and knocked it away from Da Silva. That ball went out of bounds, so a goal kick for Fountain. "27 minutes and change left to go here in the first half. We are tied at 1, as you see on the screen. Now keep in mind the clock you see is not official. Ball stolen away by Liz Adams. That's Adams with possession at the middle of the field. She felt the pressure and sent it back. And the pass intercepted by Sophia Zelak. Loose ball right inside the circle, grabbed by Toccoa's Rachel Smith. And the Screaming Eagles will back it up and try to set up another possibility of advance. There's a long pass out of the reach of Farmer. Rothfuss will let it roll into Fountain's possession. Fountain has 2 saves, 1 goal allowed. Cottageville, no saves, 1 goal allowed. Eagles have had just the 1 shot on goal. Ford looking for Greet. Got a little too much of it. Cottageville came all the way out of the box and kicked that one away. Waiting to check in is Karen Marie Benninghouse. And the pass taken away by the goalkeeper, and Cottageville will boot it all the way inside the circle. The wind has almost completely died down. It's been gusting over 10 miles an hour straight in toward the camera. Just a gentle breeze right now. Harrison was trying to find Da Silva inside the box, but misdirected that one out of bounds, and a goal kick for TBC. Benninghouse checks in now for Toccoa Falls, and Rachel Smith heads off to make room. TBC now looking for an opportunity to take their first lead of the afternoon. They trailed 1-0 but tied it up. Benninghouse at midfield. Ball sent up toward Da Silva. She uses their header. Gets her body between the ball and Rothfuss. Da Silva maintains possession. Rothfuss, though, comes up from behind, knocks the ball away. And Rothfuss again clears one towards midfield, but we have ourselves a whistle. Looks like a tripping foul called against De Silva. It'll be Trinity Baptist with a free kick. That whistle actually stopped the momentum as Trinity Baptist was advancing past midfield. Near midfield, and Sweefy sends it to the backfield. And this one heading our way and out of bounds. And Liam, you gonna make the play? Liam Davis, men's soccer player, using his hands. Handball on Liam, but he made the play. Jamie says to give him an assist. Addie Bose with a nice throw in, but Adams beats Polk to the ball and comes away with possession. She keeps the ball in bounds, hits off Polk, but stays in play. Kiska trying to get the ball away in the attacking position. Sweefy with the steal. She sends it to the left side. Yancey looking for De Silva. Fountain comes out and beats De Silva to the ball. Always a risky play, but this one paid off once again for Fountain, who's been very busy so far this afternoon. Wind is starting to pick up just a bit, blowing in toward the camera. Looks like the droplets that were on the lens have dried up. And a long pass looking for Alyssa Greet up the right sideline. Greet able to keep the ball in bounds. Gives her offense a chance to get into position, but Toccoa comes away with possession. Kayla Harrison almost lost her footing, kept her control and the control of the ball as well. And now Zelak gets on top, taps that one out of bounds. That allows defense to get into position as well. Now the official says it hit off Harrison, and Trinity had the throw in, and this one out of bounds. It'll be another TBC throw in. Lydia Adams got the first goal in minute 7. For those of you just joining us, Alyssa Greet tied it up 4 minutes later. Toccoa on the move. Coming up from behind is Lane Ford, and Trinity's able to clear that away as Rothfuss gets another big boot back towards midfield. Both teams getting feet on the ball in the last couple of moments, and the pass to Adams at the near sideline, and another good defensive play by Zelak. She knocks it out of bounds, but she kept Adams from sending the ball towards the middle. It's a throw-in for Toccoa Falls. Toccoa has had the better control throughout the first half so far. Eagles defense has been very tight, keeping Toccoa from getting off too many shots. Middle of the field is Benninghouse. Ball backed up just a bit, but Farmer keeps control for the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles. Rothfuss with the boot back towards midfield. Remember, Trinity Baptist playing with 10 this afternoon. Ford hits Greet, and Greet is looking for McKeeska, but the pass out of McKeeska's reach. Ford able to get the ball right back, gets around one defender, fires from long range, and pushes it wide to the right, but a good aggressive play by Trinity. Ford's first attempt of the afternoon. She saw an opening. That one just hit off the side of her foot. Aditsville will chase that one down and hustle back to try to put the ball into play in a hurry. And a goal kick coming for Toccoa as we're coming up on 20 minutes left in the first half. A little bit of mist starting to fall once again. Kiska finds Ford to the outside. Ford is trying to send that one into Polk and got underneath that one. And it goes out of bounds for the goal kick. Ryan Heller coming to say hello, a TBC now graduate. Holding all kinds of TBC Eagles baseball records. Most home runs in a season. Somewhere in the top in ERA on the mound as well. Ryan, you should have failed so we could have kept you on the team another year. Just kidding, of course. He said he was about to do that, actually. Didn't have to try too hard, I'm sure. Offsides called against Toccoa Falls, so a free kick for Trinity Baptist near midfield. Rothfuss will take the free kick. Zelak will send this across the stripe, looking for Greet. But hit that one into the wind. Toccoa is able to knock it down. De Silva and Rothfuss racing for the ball, and Fountain comes out of the box. Keeps a foot on the ball, and Boast keeps it in bounds at the near sideline. That one hit off Adams, goes out of bounds, so a throw in for TBC. Zelak toward the circle. Ford with possession, looking for Greet, but her pass knocked out of bounds off the body of Liz Adams. It's a throw-in for TBC. Under 18 minutes to go in the first half. McKeeska was racing for the ball, but cleared away. Abby Burkhart done a nice job on the defensive side for Toccoa. She sent that one out of bounds and made sure it was on the sideline and not the end line. So a throw-in for TBC. Kiska grabs that loose ball off her foot, sends it inside. It hits off a Toccoa defender and out of bounds. And Trinity Baptist will have a corner kick. All attackers get into position. Ford will take the kick. Ford sends this one in front of the box. Cratchville punches it away. And off the foot of Greet and out of bounds. And a good job by Cratchville. Didn't try to do too much of it. She did what she needed to do and just keep the ball away from the TBC attackers. And it resulted in an out of bounds for a goal kick. With the wet grass, that ball can get a little bit slippery. So Cratchville, again, not trying to be a hero, just punch the ball away. Very easy for the ball to go through the hands of a goalkeeper on a day like this. Greet loses possession. Farmer comes away with possession. Dribbles her way inside the circle. Sent upfield to Toccoa Falls attackers in the vicinity, but Zelak beats them both to the ball. Nice play by Zelak. Now a loose ball just outside the box. Bunso will send it back to Ford near midfield. Now Trinity in the last few minutes has had the better ball control. Pass up towards Greet. She gets around one defender, but then dribbles the ball to the right side and has a little trouble getting around a second defender. Over near the sideline. Greet keeps the ball in play. And Toccoa's defense keeps Trinity from sending the ball to the middle of the box. Maddie De Silva now at midfield for Toccoa. She's going 1-on-3 with another coming up from behind. And the pass knocked down by Zelak. Zelak is now able to beat Harrison to the ball, and Zelak looking like she was trying to send the ball to the sideline, but knocked it out of bounds, and that will be a corner kick for Toccoa. I believe that's their first of the afternoon. Becca Sweefy will head down to take the kick. This will be the first corner kick of the day for Toccoa Falls. Right-footed kicker should curve it in toward the goal. The kick is to the left side of the box. Rothfuss uses her body and then clears the ball away. Toccoa keeps possession, but the defensive play by Bunso steals the ball away. This is Boast crossing midfield. Good job by Lydia Adams to keep Boast from getting any further. Zelak finds Ford right at midfield, and Liz Adams comes up from behind. Ford sends it to the far sideline, and this one hits off the foot of Foster and out of bounds for a Toccoa throw-in. De Silva with Foster on guard. And De Silva comes away with possession. Ball stolen away. And out of bounds at midfield off Paxton Yancey, and a throw-in for TBC. Pretty good crowd on hand considering the conditions. Toccoa Falls always brings a good following to Jacksonville, whatever the sport. And off in the distance, you may see the Toccoa Falls men's team cheering their friends out there on the field. TBC Eagles men's team is also already in attendance. Rothfuss trying to beat De Silva to the ball. De Silva comes away with possession, gets around Rothfuss, dribbles inside the box, takes the shot, and misses wide to the left. Maddie De Silva with the shot. Good attempt by Fountain. The ball was out of her reach, but also to the left of the post. De Silva able to get around Rothfuss and get off the shot, and she got a lot into it. Of course, we know that watching Maddie here as a TBC Eagle last season. Zelak, guarded by Farmer, is able to get the ball across the field to Foster. Lane Ford gets to the ball, gets around one defender, options to the left, and Ford goes down all the way across the field. The ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be a TBC throw-in, and Ford right back up on her feet. The call was a foul, so it will be a free kick, and Ford will send this one to the box, and Craddochville knocks it down and jumps on top of the ball right before Polk is able to get a rebound shot. So credit Craddochville with a great defensive play. We're used to seeing Craddochville here for the past couple of years make plays just like that. And she saved a goal on that one. Not officially a save, but she did keep Polk from getting that rebound shot. Ball stays inbounds. And now tapped out of bounds off Trinity, and it will be a Toccoa throw-in. Polk at midfield finds Greet. Toccoa is able to clear this one away, and it's going to go past Foster and out of bounds for a Trinity throw-in. Rothfuss will send this one upfield, and a header. And Toccoa, another header, but keeps control of the ball. Just about 10 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-1 tie. And McKeeska coming up from behind and popping that one into the air, but Toccoa keeps control. Rothfuss now sending this one back upfield for TBC. McKeeska with possession. She has three around her. Options to both sides. Dribbles to the right side of the box, tries to send it in. Didn't get a whole lot on it, and Toccoa clears it away. And that one is out of bounds off TBC, so Toccoa has a throw in. Farmer able to get possession. Now Farmer dribbling right outside the circle, finds De Silva. De Silva gets around Rothfuss again, fires off the long shot. Fountain knocks this one down. Harrison tried to send it back in, and a great play by Sophia Zelak. So Fountain gets a save. De Silva a shot on goal in that last exchange. And then another great play by Sophia Zelak on the rebound as Harrison was either trying to shoot or pass. Tough to tell from this angle. It is a corner kick for Toccoa Falls. Two great defensive plays by Trinity Baptist. Sweepy with the corner kick, but misses wide of the post, and that one hits the back of the goal and is a goal kick for Trinity. Both teams with opportunities in their last attack come away empty. That's in large part to two really good defenses that we're seeing out here on the field. Both defenses have made it very difficult for the opposing attackers. Zelak trying to beat Harrison to the ball, gets her body between the ball and the sideline, or the end line rather. It does hit off Harrison, out of bounds for a goal kick. Well, the mist and drizzle we had a few minutes ago has stopped once again. De Silva intercepts the pass, dribbles inside, and another diving save by Rebecca Fountain. De Silva didn't quite get as much onto that one as she did the one before, and Fountain with a one-handed punch save. Out of bounds, so a throw in. And De Silva in the corner of the box, passes to Harrison. And Trinity's able to clear it away. I have it right, that's 4 saves now for Rebecca Fountain. And a collision, the player from each team goes down, and Maddie Boast of TBC gets called for the foul, so we will have a free direct kick for Toccoa Falls. That is just a couple of yards outside the box, so a very attackable direct kick for Toccoa. It is 5 saves for Rebecca Fountain. Looks like De Silva will take the kick. Eagles set up a wall of 4. De Silva with the approach and the shot, and she got under it and put it up over the crossbar. She had to get over the wall. Got a little too much underneath, and a goal kick for TBC. Rothfuss looking for Boast. It's off Boast and is taken away by Becca Sweepy. Farmer was looking for De Silva, but missed her target, and Fountain picks it up with ease. About 5.5 left here in the first half. Liz Adams inside the circle. Zelak intercepts the pass towards Harrison. Polk battling with Adams. And Foster is able to send this one upfield. McKeeska over at the far sideline trying to get around Liz Adams, and it goes off Adams and out of bounds. Throw in for TBC. The throw in is for Greet. It hits off Greet. She keeps it in play. Liz Adams intercepts the pass. Trinity Baptist, though, still with possession. The ball sent inside. It hits off one defender. Abby Burkhart got her body in front of the pass. Toccoa comes away with possession. Here comes Boast and unable to make the play. Zelak on guard of Harrison, and Harrison dribbles up the right sideline. Zelak uses her body. The ball still in bounds, and then takes a left turn and goes out past the end line for a corner kick. Sophia Zelak and Lucy Rothfuss have been terrific on the defensive side for Trinity Baptist. Abby Burkhart has done the same for Toccoa Falls. She's had a lot of help also from Colby Agnor. Corner kick hits off Zelak. A handball is called. She was just outside the box. So it will be a free kick for Toccoa. And when I say just outside, I'm talking about less than a yard. One step further in, that would be a PK. Becca Sweefy will take the kick for Toccoa. She doesn't really have that much of an angle to try to get a shot directly at the goal. Let's see what she does. Sends this one inside. Fountain punches it away. And then Zelak clears it outside, but Toccoa is able to try to send it back in. Now a loose ball. Zelak and Farmer giving chase. Zelak beats two Toccoa Screaming Eagles to the ball, but Toccoa is eventually able to come away with possession. Pass to De Silva inside the box. Rothfuss on guard. Well, credit Rothfuss with hustling back towards Maddie De Silva. And her defense gives her some assistance clearing that one out of bounds. Mariah Bunso also in on that last play. A throw in for Toccoa. About 2.5 left until the intermission. Off Rothfuss. Farmer kind of waited back on that. McKeeska was able to knock it away. And McKeeska hustles up in case she's able to track down a loose ball. Now right in front of us is Sweefy. Right at midfield, looking for Farmer. And Bunso taps it away, but Farmer knocks this one out of bounds, and TBC will have a throw in with just under 2 minutes left to go. Post with the throw in off Poke. A lot of action now right in front of the camera. Two players on each team tap the ball, and Toccoa comes away with possession. McKiska with the steal, but could not quite keep it under control. Yancey gets around one defender. Passes to Adams, who finds De Silva. And De Silva tries to get around Rothfuss. Finds some help on the far sideline, and Rothfuss again with another defensive play. About a minute plus to go, plus a few seconds. And some loose ball action at midfield. Great comes up from behind, finds McKeeska. And McKeeska's pass intended for Lane Ford, too strong. Out of bounds and a throw in for Toccoa, and they have less than a minute to try to get off a shot. McKeeska almost came away with the steal. Toccoa able to keep control. About a half minute remaining. Well, the official has stopped the play right there, and it brings us to that halftime intermission with the score tied at 1. Goals from Lydia Adams of Toccoa Falls in minute 7 and Alyssa Greet of Trinity Baptist in minute 11. We'll take our 15-minute halftime break, and we're going to start with a 60-second message from the NCCAA. And welcome back to Trinity Baptist College as we are ready for the second half between Toccoa Falls and Trinity Baptist College in the NCCAA Division II South Region Women's Soccer match here at Trinity Baptist College on the west side of Jacksonville. Tied at 1-1 as we resume play. And we have some totals from the first half for you as Maddie Da Silva, who took 6 shots in the first half, sends one to the left side, and an attempt taken by Lydia Adams misses wide to the left. That is shot number 2 overall for Lydia Adams this afternoon. In the first half, Toccoa Falls took 8 total shots, 6 of those on goal, 1 score, and 5 saves for TBC goalkeeper Rebecca Fountain. For Trinity Baptist, 4 shots total, 3 of those on goal, as Lucy Rothfuss, who did a fantastic job defensively in the first half, makes another nice play and sends this one out of bounds. It will be a corner kick for Toccoa Falls. Lane Ford took 3 shots, 2 of those on goal, and Alyssa Greet, her only shot was a goal for Trinity Baptist, and a loose ball in front of the net. And that one rolls out of bounds off a Toccoa attacker, so TBC will have a goal kick. Two saves for goalkeeper Katie Kratchville in the first half, and again 5 for Rebecca Fountain. We just saw a Toccoa corner kick, and in the first half, Toccoa took 3 of those. Trinity Baptist took 2. So you're up to date in case you missed any of the action, as the second half is just a couple of minutes in. We'll get that clock on the screen adjusted, and Toccoa Falls now going from the right to the left, looks to set up an opportunity, but that pass stolen away by Lane Ford. And Ford makes her way past midfield, finds Greet up the right sideline. Greet able to beat Burkhart to the ball and maintain possession, but Burkhart then knocks the ball out of bounds. It will be a Trinity Baptist throw-in. The men's game was scheduled to start at 3. That's going to be delayed because this one started about a half an hour late. That's all right. It's a cool, overcast day here in Jacksonville, but all the precipitation has stopped, and we may not see any more. That's not a guarantee, obviously. Throw in for Toccoa. Liz Adams gets them all back into play. Another throw in coming for Toccoa. And a loose ball at midfield. That one's picked up by Rachel Smith. Trinity Baptist then comes away with possession. Up the left sideline goes Zelak. Looking for Ford, and that ball bounds away from Ford, but right to Alyssa Greet. Right side of the box. Greet with Adams on top of her, and Adams able to come away with the ball, but Trinity Baptist gets it back before Toccoa intercepts another pass. Rothfuss tried to tap the ball to Foster, but knocked it out of bounds, and Toccoa will have the throw-in. We have our own version of Florida, Georgia going on right now. Of course, the Florida Gators and Georgia Bulldogs football game getting started very soon, but right now, Florida's TBC and Georgia's Toccoa Falls. Da Silva's pass towards Smith, Smith tried to send it back and directed it out of bounds, but last touched by a TBC Eagle. Ford with the steal. Keeps the ball inbounds and away from Adams, and now trying to get past Adams. And it will be Liz Adams called for the push from behind. So Trinity Baptist will have a free kick. Rothfuss sends the ball upfield. Kiska and Polk. But Toccoa comes away with the ball, and Rothfuss sends it back up towards Makiska, right side of the box. One coming on from behind, and it hits off Makiska's body and rolls out of bounds. And she has to be careful with the terrain over there past the end line. Looked for a moment like she was starting to limp, but everything seems to be all right. Goal kick for Toccoa Falls. Abby Burkhart, who's been very good defensively herself, will kick this one back into play. And a whistle as Greet gets control of the ball. It's going to be a Toccoa free kick as Greet is called for the push. Becca Sweefy sends this one past midfield. The wind starting to pick up again, still blowing in toward the camera. Greenwichville comes out of the box and sends this one back towards midfield. Greet keeping the ball under control, but that hit off her foot and went towards Sweefy. Toccoa on the move. Ball sent towards Fountain. Pass attempt that was just a little bit misdirected. Fountain picks that one up. And the forward with the header towards Greet. Racing Burkhart inside the box. Greet will shoot, and a pass and score off Makiska. I thought it was a shot at first, but it was a pass to Ellie Makiska, and Makiska puts the Eagles ahead with her third goal of the season. Trinity Baptist leads 2-1. Greet with the assist to go along with her goal earlier in the first half, and Trinity Baptist has its first lead of the afternoon. That goal comes in minute 52 and gives Trinity Baptist a 2-1 lead. Toccoa trying to tie it up very quickly. Ball hits off the foot of Lydia Adams and rolls out of bounds near the corner, but it's going to be a throw-in for TBC. Trinity Baptist has played terrific defense all afternoon, and now with the lead, let's see if they can keep Toccoa from getting the equalizer. A little bit of mist now starting up once again. It had gotten really clear just a few minutes ago. Thought maybe the precipitation may have ended. Goal kick coming for Fountain and the Eagles. Rothfuss had someone coming on, but she's able to knock it toward the sideline. Good ball movement by the Eagles. Three players teaming up, but Toccoa is able to steal it away at midfield. Here is Elisha Farmer, and Rothfuss comes up and makes another fine defensive play. That one is out of bounds and will be Trinity Baptist with the throw-in. Feels like the temperature has cooled off a couple of degrees since we started at 68. Feels like we're down maybe in the mid-60s. At the moment, wind not blowing. It's been off and on all day long. Maddie Da Silva takes the pass, dribbles inside, and Fountain punches it up over the crossbar for the save. Number 6 for Rebecca Fountain. Shot number 7 for Da Silva. And her 5th on goal. And another great play by goalkeeper Rebecca Fountain, keeping TBC with a 1-goal lead. That will be a corner kick for Toccoa. Rebecca Fountain reaching high. Keeping the ball out of the net. Toccoa with an opportunity on the corner kick. And that one is kneed away by Foster. Goes off Zelak out of bounds, so Toccoa will have a throw in deep on their offensive side of the field. Yancey will throw it in for Toccoa. Toccoa is able to keep that one in bounds. Yancey sending it inside, looking for Lydia Adams. Missed her target, and Fountain grabbed it easily. Nice boot by Fountain past midfield. That one hit off Harrison, rolled out of bounds, so Trinity Baptist has another throw in on the offensive side of the field. Polk and Farmer racing for the ball. Polk sends it to Greet, but a little too strongly and out of bounds. Throw in for Toccoa Falls. Nice move by Coach Calder. Toccoa with the throw in. Adams to Farmer with the header. Bunso and McKeeska get control of the ball. Pass towards Greet. Right side of the box. Burkhart coming on the defense. Greet gets around Burkhart, sends one inside, but it's knocked away by Yancey. Toccoa now with an opportunity, but the pass for De Silva. Will she get there in time? No. De Silva not giving up. And Rothfuss able to keep the ball away from De Silva. And we're going to have an offsides called against Lane Ford and a free kick for Toccoa. Greenwichville had come out of the box, racing with Ford for the ball, but Ford was past the defense. Good aggressive play, but results in the violation. Abby Burkhart will take the free kick. Off Farmer's foot. Farmer, though, keeps the ball away from Polk. She has options. Her pass towards De Silva, knocked away by Rothfuss toward the corner. And Zelak gets around one defender, but the ball rolls out of bounds off her foot. De Silva tried to get off the shot. Second attempt up and over the crossbar. That was Alasha Farmer with her first attempt of the afternoon. De Silva had fired. That's her 8th shot of the afternoon. Olivia Polk, though, got her body in front of the ball. Then Farmer got under one and sent it up and over the middle of the bar. Rothfuss sends one towards midfield. McKeeska trying to control the high bounder. McKeeska looking for Ford, but missed her target. Greenwichville came out of the box. And Toccoa sends this one all the way past the stripe before Trinity comes away with possession once again. Foster across the field to the left side of the box. Gets around a defender. And then the ball is cleared away as Foster dribbled a little too strongly. And she's very slow to get up. And she is down on one knee over near the goal. And we have ourselves a whistle as the official looks back to make sure that Lainey Foster's all right. She's back on her feet. And Toccoa has a throw in at midfield. That one kept in bounds and then sent towards De Silva. Great pass. De Silva with the header off her body, and the shot misses wide to the left. Missed opportunity for Maddie De Silva. She had a wide open shot on a terrific pass from midfield. Silva, though, got that one off the side of her foot. That was her 9th shot of the afternoon. While we have a moment, we want to congratulate the Trinity Christian Academy varsity football Conquerors, as last night they won a district championship with a big 55-10 win over one of their huge city rivals. Conquerors looking for their 10th overall state championship and 3rd in a row, and they're in prime position to make a strong run at that title once again. Handball as that one hit off the arm of Liz Adams, and a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Rothfuss with another big boot, and this one rolls out of bounds. It'll be Trinity with the throw-in off the body of Burkhart. Foster was down a minute ago, but she looks just fine right now. She takes the throw in. And she takes the pass from Ford. Tries to send this one inside, but no Eagle there. De Silva takes the pass at midfield. She has Rothfuss to beat. Rothfuss staying with her step by step. Farmer, though, grabs a loose ball. Rothfuss will head back into the defensive position. Farmer all alone on the left side of the box. Now one coming up from behind, and Bunso's able to tap it away and clear it out of bounds. Great defense by both Lucy Rothfuss and Mariah Bunso. Both defenses have been fabulous for their respective teams. Greet comes from behind, steals one away from Smith. McKeeska racing with Rebello across the field. Rebello keeps her body in front of McKeeska and clears one out of bounds. Throw in for TBC. 2-1 Trinity Baptist. The go-ahead goal scored by Ellie McKeeska in minute 52 with the assist from Alyssa Greet. That's McKeeska sending the ball towards the center. Trying to find Greet, but misdirected. Picked up by Craddochville. Low line drive. Wind gusting while that ball is in flight. And the pass a little too strong, taken away by Zelak. Lasha Farmer races around Bunso, gets inside the top of the box. Rothfuss on the defense, and the shot attempt from Farmer misses wide to the right, hits the outside of the net. That's her second attempt, if I have that correct, and a goal kick for Fountain. Substitution now for Toccoa Falls. Kayla Harrison, whom we saw a lot of in the first half, now back onto the field. Coming out to make room is Lydia Adams. It was Lydia Adams who scored the game's first goal just 7 minutes in. Battle for the loose ball near the far sideline. Sent towards McKeeska, but off her foot. And grabbed by Burkhart, who's come all the way upfield from the defense. Harrison finds De Silva. Bunso with the steal. Bunso's pass, however, too strong, out of the reach of Zelak, and a throw in for Toccoa. Ball hits off Zelak, goes out of bounds, so Toccoa will have the throw in. Hulk with the steal. She sends it to Greet. Sufi with the control for Toccoa. Adams now looking inside for Smith. Smith with the tap towards De Silva, but Zelak beats De Silva to the ball. McKeeska racing upfield. Abby Rebello, though, comes from behind, knocks the ball out of bounds. Sufi sends it towards midfield. Smith with the little pop-up. Might have been a high kick, but no call. Maybe not too high to call for the violation. Rothfuss again gets her body on the ball, knocks it out of bounds, but keeps the ball from getting into the scoring area. Toccoa sends this one inside, hit off an attacker. Greet gets to the ball first, and the ball is out of bounds. It will be a Toccoa throw-in. Farmer looking for Liz Adams outside the box. A wall pass intercepted by Polk and cleared away for another Toccoa throw-in. Liz Adams getting ready to throw the ball back into play. Pass to Sufi. Adams sending this one inside. Eagles able to clear it outside the box. And Farmer will draw the foul. Push and violation called against Lane Ford, and a free kick now for Toccoa. Just one defender back at midfield as Burkhart comes up to take the free kick. And that one hits off the foot of Harrison and goes out of bounds for a goal kick. About midway through the second half, Trinity Baptist leads 2-1. Loose ball over near the corner. Battling for the ball, and we have ourselves a pushing foul called against Toccoa, so a free kick for TBC. McKeeska takes the pass from Zelak, races up the far sideline. McKeeska trying to dribble closer inside. Gets around one defender, sends one inside, but misdirected off her foot. Looking for Greet inside the box, but it goes out of bounds. And a goal kick for Toccoa. Ball hits off Greet's foot. Greet never gave up on it. Polk now sends it back up towards Ford. Gets by Ford. She let it go for Greet inside the box. The pass for McKeeska, and the shot is good. Ellie McKeeska with her second goal of the day, and Trinity Baptist leads 3-1. Another assist for Alyssa Greet. And Trinity Baptist has a 2-goal lead. McKeeska knew exactly what to do, did not try to do too much, saw the open net and just made sure she directed the ball past Craddochville and scored the goal that gives Trinity Baptist a 3-1 lead. Toccoa now playing from behind 2. Rothfuss keeps the ball away from Smith. That goal for McKeeska in minute number 69, and it could be a tremendously needed insurance goal. Zelak unable to keep that one in bounds, so a throw in for Toccoa Falls. Push from behind from De Silva, no call, and De Silva comes away with possession. De Silva tries to send that one inside, a hit off Makiska. Toccoa keeps control of the ball. Toccoa will back this up and look for another opportunity to get into scoring position. TBC's defense has been terrific. Makiska almost came away with the steal. Toccoa with an opportunity. Harrison couldn't get off the shot. Rothfuss came from behind and took that one away. Hello to Miss Benninghouse. Glad you're able to watch us here on TBC Eagles. Thank you for letting us know that you're watching. Shot attempt deflected off a defender and into the hands of Fountain. So credit Rebecca Fountain with the save on the attempt by Kayla Harrison, her first of the afternoon, and it is on goal. Makiska's pass towards Greet is intercepted. Toccoa regains control. Ball hits off Greet's foot. Craddochville outside the box. Craddochville almost to the midfield circle, and now she hustles back into the box just in case. De Silva knocks it away from Polk. Farmer with possession. Good pass towards Adams. Adams looking for Harrison to the left sideline. Ball hits off Harrison and out of bounds, and a throw in for TBC. Well, if the Trinity defense can keep on playing the way they have already today, that would be good news for the TBC Eagles. Toccoa, though, not giving up. They've been aggressive all afternoon. Maddie De Silva has taken 9 shots. That'll be a throw in for Trinity Baptist. Foster with the throw in. And that'll be another throw in for TBC. And a tripping violation called against Olivia Polk. That'll be a free kick for Toccoa. They're calling it a throw-in. I thought for a moment that they had said trip violation, but no, the ball had gone out of bounds. Trinity comes away with possession. The pass for Makiska is knocked down by Burkhart, and then out of bounds, it will be another TBC throw-in. Header by Makiska. Greet trying to get to the ball first. Ball stays in bounds, but then Makiska tried to pass and a hit off her foot and a goal kick for Craddochville. She'll give it up to Burkhart to get it back into play. Wind now blowing straight in toward the camera. And the wind may have knocked that one down as Burkhart took the goal kick. At midfield, De Silva tangles up with Zelak, and we have ourselves a whistle. It's going to be called against De Silva. Free kick just shy of midfield. Rothfuss comes up from the backfield, takes the kick. Toccoa with possession, shy of midfield. Maddie Boast gets the ball to Makiska. And a big boot back upfield from a Toccoa defender. De Silva now all alone with control. Rothfuss now coming up from behind. Collision. Rothfuss goes down, gets right back up. De Silva at the top of the box, just outside the arc. And the Eagles are able to clear the ball back upfield. That'll give Rothfuss a chance to catch her breath for a moment. As a pass hits off De Silva. De Silva goes down. Ball sent to the sideline. De Silva back up on her feet. We know from watching her a lot last year, that is a very tough young woman. Maddie De Silva is not going to let that faze her. She gets back up and is ready to resume play. Farmer pass towards a Toccoa teammate, but Rothfuss gets her body in front of the ball once again and sends it back towards midfield and out of bounds. Substitution for Toccoa. Carrie Marie Benninghaus finds her way back onto the field. And coming off will be Paxton Yansty. So Toccoa gets a fresh pair of legs out there on the field. And it will be Toccoa's throw-in. Farmer looking for De Silva. Loose ball, and Fountain beats everyone to it and picks this one up. Foster step for step with De Silva, and Rebecca Fountain beats them both. Punt back towards midfield. About 14 and a half to go. Trinity leads by 2. Pass to Adams, trying to get it into De Silva. She has an opportunity. Rothfuss comes up. De Silva takes the shot and misses wide to the left. Lucy Rothfuss has definitely been our defensive player of the game. Barring any changes, Rothfuss and Ellie McKeeska will share the player of the game honors this afternoon. Corner kick for Toccoa. Greet clears this one out of bounds, and Toccoa will have a throw-in. Those of you tuning in to watch the men's game, hang on as we have about 13:45 left to go in the women's game. This one started about half an hour late. We're going to have the entire men's game for you here on TBC Eagles, so enjoy the rest of this one. And we have a pushing violation called against De Silva, and the officials going to talk to the Toccoa attacker. Free kick coming up for Trinity Baptist. And of course, TBC with a 2-goal lead, they can start to work down the clock. Official is directing where to take that free kick. Zelak with the wind blowing, sends it towards midfield. Siufi looking for Smith inside the box. Rothfuss uses her body to block Smith from getting off the shot, and Fountain pounces on top of the ball. Trinity with a big boot past midfield. Greet trying to get to the ball first, but it's Colby Agnor who clears it out of bounds, keeping Greet away from the ball and allowing her teammates to get up into position. It also allows Trinity's attackers to get upfield as well. Under 12 minutes to go. 2-goal lead for Trinity Baptist. Throw in towards Ford. Knocked down. Greet gets possession. And Toccoa comes away with the ball. Cottage will pick this one up with Ford coming on. Toccoa needs to hurry, looking to rally from down 2. McKeeska with the interception. Farmer coming on strong on the defense. And McKeeska was looking for a pushing call, did not get it, but the ball goes out of bounds, and TBC will have a throw in. Trinity can now take their time. 11 minutes to go. Toccoa on the move up the right sideline. Remember, these two teams will meet again next Saturday for the South Region Championship. De Silva and Rothfuss racing for the ball. It's De Silva who gets there first. Loose ball at midfield. Burkett able to maintain control. Pass to Adams and then inside to Siufi. Burkett now looking for Harrison, and the ball is intercepted by Foster. Silva grabs a loose ball, gets around Zelak. Sends this one inside, but Polk deflects the pass, and De Silva has one taken away by Rothfuss once again. That South Region Championship will be at Toccoa Falls Saturday, November 5th. The shot attempt misses wide to the left. That was Carrion Marie Benninghaus with the attempt, her first of the afternoon, and she came very close to pulling her team one goal closer. 2 p.m. Saturday, November 5th at Toccoa Falls College. That's the South Region Championship, and the winner of that game will go on to the NCCAA Division II National Championship Tournament. Trinity Baptist won it in overtime last year on the goal from Rebecca Fountain to send the TBC Eagles to nationals. That was a 1-0 final score. Toccoa with the steal. Adams finds Yancey. Foster clears this one away. 8:40 left to play. Maddie De Silva had come out to make room for Yancey, who just checked back in. Rothfuss in the goal box, clears another one away. Agnor sends one to Benninghaus, and Benninghaus tries to get one inside. Got a little too much of it, looking for Rachel Smith. 8 minutes to go. This is our final broadcast of women's soccer this season. We still have the men's game to follow, and we have the men's South Region tournament beginning Wednesday at 4 p.m. Stolen by Zelak at midfield. Excellent pass to McKeeska to the left side of the box. McKeeska in the box. And that attempt thwarted and knocked out of bounds by Agnor. It will be a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Agnor claiming she did not touch the ball. The official says yes, and a corner kick for TBC. Lane Ford will take the corner kick. She's going to allow her attackers to get into position. Greet, Polk, and McKeeska ready to take the corner kick. Foster not too far away either. And that one headed away by Toccoa. And out of bounds off Zelak, so a Toccoa Falls throw-in. Toccoa with the pass a couple of times towards Harrison. Maddie Bose comes up from behind, gets in front of the ball. knocks it out of bounds, and Smith will pick it up and throw it right back into play. And Boast will tap one out of bounds. Toccoa has another throw in, coming up on 6 minutes remaining. Makiska gets around Rebello, but then Rebello recovers, knocks the ball down. Loose ball tapped away by Makiska. She has Greet to her right. Greet making sure she doesn't go off sides, and Makiska will not get there in time, but it is a TBC throw-in. Greet had to hold up to make sure she stayed behind the defense. Now right in front of us is Paxton Yancey. Her pass is taken away by Polk, but off Polk's foot, Harrison regains control, dribbles around Polk, and sends it to Farmer, middle of the field, a little bit outside the arc. And a shot attempt underneath goes Harrison and puts this one up and over the crossbar. She had an opportunity, but the ball bounded on her as she fired off the shot. Checking with the official, who says approximately 4 minutes left to go. So we'll reset the clock on the screen. Greet taps that one out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Toccoa. They get it back into play very quickly. Toccoa maintaining control the past couple of minutes. They had an opportunity a moment ago. Now looking for another chance to pull one goal closer. About 3 minutes to go. Out of bounds to Trinity Baptist. The throw in towards Greet near the circle. Greet passes towards Makiska. She gets around Rebello and then keeps the ball in play. Dribbles around Rebello again, and Rebello gets back on defense. Out of bounds past the end line, so a corner kick for TBC. Ford will take the corner kick. Oak and Greet, along with Makiska, in the box. A pass in front of the net, headed away by a Toccoa defender. Greet gets the ball just outside the box, sends it back into the middle. A header by Makiska, but she collides with a defender. Cratchville has the ball, and we're going to stop the clock, says the official, to make sure that Makiska's all right. Good sportsmanship by both teams. Always glad to see that. And back underway. Cratchville with the punt towards midfield. Yancey just outside the box. Foster on the defense. Yancey sends this one inside the scoring area. Trinity Baptist, though, comes away with possession. Zelak dribbles the ball towards midfield. Finds Greet outside the circle. And Greet looking for Ford. Has the ball headed away. Approximately a minute and a half to go. Pass toward the top of the box. Greet now takes the pass and has her pass towards Makiska intercepted by Rebello. Ford will try to get the ball inbounds, and she does keep it in play. Ford and Burkhart near the end line, and a goal kick for Toccoa. Adams looking to send the ball upfield, hits it off Polk. Farmer with possession, and her pass intended for Benninghouse, knocked back towards midfield. And we're going to have ourselves a foul called against Trinity Baptist. And we'll stop the clock. Make sure everybody's all right. There's a Toccoa player down. Can't quite see who that is. And call for the coach and the trainer. And we will pause right here, and we'll be right back on TBC Eagles. The injured Toccoa Falls player is Colby Agnor. Looks like a right shoulder injury. Hopefully she will be okay and will be able to compete next Saturday with no serious injury. As we're in the final seconds, and Fountain picks this one up. So just hold on to the ball. Let's see if she gets off a kick, and she does. A little bit of extra time added on. And that is it, and the Trinity Baptist College Eagles win this one by a score of 3-1. Goals scored by Alyssa Greet in minute 11. That tied the score at 1-1 after Toccoa's Lydia Adams started the scoring in minute 7. Then Ellie McKeeska, both in the second half, got 2 goals, minutes 52 and 69, and both of those came from the assist by Alyssa Greet. And McKeeska also assisted Greet's minute 11 goal. So Trinity Baptist is now 5-6 overall and 1-0 in South Region play. Toccoa Falls 4-9-1 and 0-1. These two teams meet again next Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. at Toccoa Falls. We're going to stop this feed now. We'll start a new one right as the men's game begins. You're watching TBC Eagles here